should be live. And I am currently having some interesting developments in my life, especially with regards to a recent interview coming up with me with a man that sort of got me back into the game. I've been interviewed by a member of Fishtank, and I feel it was a 3-hour interview conducted 2 days ago with, I mean, for a change, he conducted the interview with me, Scott Sullivan, who I highly recommend his videos. He involved in MMA fighting. There's brilliant analysis of all kinds of cool shit, you know, like violence, cops and why they're terrible at fighting. And he's the guy that turned Sam Hyde into a killing machine Adonis that we all know and love. And season 2 of Fishtank is coming out soon, and sadly I missed the first season. None of my fucking friends did though. But I'll be watching the second, so yeah, as a massive fan of both violence in general and Sam Hyde, and my hatred of contemporary journalism, I let Scott Sullivan interview me for, yeah, as long as 3 hours or more on the order of 9 angles, as he had actually legitimate questions to ask that were really good. I'll be making a video very short in the next few days. I've been quite sick recently, so I have to kind of pace myself, but I'm going to be making a video replying to the follow-up questions of Scott Sullivan, Sam Hyde's personal trainer in Fishtank. Member, you know, part of yeah, he's pretty much covered all bases regarding O&A. And for any of my O&A contacts in the UK, specifically the 2 collectives that I had spent a lot of time corresponding with, do not worry, I have made it very clear, unless you, Scott Sullivan, deliberately make me look bad and edit shit in a way where, and I doubt you'll do that because you're very sincere, but if you did do that, that won't just reflect badly on yourself, it reflects badly on your institution, and also, which in your case is Fishtank, and it will reflect badly on Sam Hyde. However, I do not believe that will happen. Sam Hyde's audience is essentially into the same kinds of things that I am. And so, trust me when I say it's an interesting interview. I'm not used to being interviewed, so I'm not exactly the most. I'm just making sure this is actually streaming. I'm not used to it at all, so if I start well, alright, it's working. So yeah, even with 3 hours of talking about nothing but the O&A, I have essentially go on, there we go. Done everything I can to explain it, and I'll be answering more questions in the video, mostly about the subjects like I'll be going to Richard Malt, somebody that everybody knows I am a fan of, legitimately. Anyway, I've been finding... Come on, stop fucking up. Why can I see it? Why can't I see it? Yeah, it's there. Something is going wrong on my end. It's making it glitch. Oops. No. It might be that I've got HDR turned on. It's making it... I might have to restart. Oh, it's working now. Yeah, maybe I was... Okay. No, HDR is fucking up. Okay. Right. DirectX 11. With regards to, for fuck's sake, games in China, Eternal Calamity, which is what this game is called. Though for some reason it's called Naraka Blade Point in the West. Okay, work now. Even though, oh for fuck's sake, it's working on the stream, but it's not working. Okay, maybe with that close it will stop. There's social credit in this game, so essentially, if I leave a match with other players, my brilliant social credit will go down, and I want to be in fucking ranked play, and I need to have a social credit score sort of above 8,000. Mine's quite good. It's actually kind of a good policy, the social credit system within games. It's much, the Chinese version is much more severe with regards to punishments. Now, because I'm Chinese, naturally, they gave me the season pass for this game. Okay, good, it's working. Yeah, they gave me a season pass because, you know, being Chinese. Yeah, come on. Alright. Here guys. You can follow me here. I know better than you. Okay. I love it. It is the weirdest time to play this game, but it's always full of people. Because right now it's you know, it's really early in the morning, and you know, in China, it's in this game bots stand around and do nothing while they wait, or they walk back and forth. They don't actually run around and do cool shit. But on night time, because it's just, only, you know, around 6 a.m. And this game's all class, you know. Now, you can't just get I'm sorry to say that none of you will be able to play with me unless you live in mainland China and have a, how do I put this? You sort of need ID. You can try, you know, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. It's, now I know what's messing it all up. I'm not used to doing this. I have two screens, and one of the screens, wait, good, my microphone is off. Nihama? Alright, good. I can talk to push. I like saying really awkward things, like following somebody around and just telling them I love them constantly, especially to intoxicated Chinese guys who speak in really quickly. And you know, playing little anime girls, I like to, you know, go and how, I mean, yeah. So yeah. I am having an interview coming up that has already been done, essentially with yeah, the guy that taught Sam Hyde how to beat the shit out of people, and he's a very cool guy, you know. Scott Sullivan. He's I missed out on season 1 of Fishtank. My younger Niner contacts absolutely love Fishtank and Sam Hyde. I love Sam Hyde stuff. He's very funny. Yeah, I think people are going to like that, though. Scott Sullivan, if you're watching, I will be answering the rest of your questions properly. The Richard Bolt one is something I will have to make an entire video on. He is a very enigmatic, interesting figure, and I know where he lives, but I just don't want to bother the guy. Not that I can go there, but I know people in the UK who would go there on my behalf to interview Richard Malt if I could get him to consent. What I need, I'm saying in very quite badly. I love them in Chinese. No, stay away from my wife then. If any of you are able to, as I said, VPNs don't fucking work. You're gonna have to. Oh, and also you can't change the language, so have fun. Other versions you can. Oh, for fuck's sake! Other versions of the game you can change the language to whatever you want, but in China it's only in Chinese. Another form of China is very interesting to me because of the isolationist policy. Sort of reminds me of America back prior to World War One. Before America decided to become essentially a unipolar power and then destroy their own civilization within only in the late 2000s, destabilizing the power dynamics of the entire world. Anyway, before that, when they were isolationists, like China, though China interfered with foreign affairs constantly, especially in Afghanistan. The rare mineral crisis, the reason why you had to wait for a couple years to get a PS5, or why you're buying a car was all of a sudden $15,000 more expensive, is because of the horrendously stupid way Biden handled the Afghan insurgency. Afghanistan has immense rare minerals, and they, you know what? Oh, my mic is on. Dubishi. Okay, I don't want to speak in English, but they can hear me too often because I can get. Oh fuck it, just do it. There we go. Oh no, I couldn't do it in time. Yeah, they might. It might cause some issues if they think I am streaming on a foreign service. Like, you know, in China you need a VPN to access YouTube, except for in certain places like Shanghai where there's international zones, interzones essentially, which are okay, fuck. I don't know why, I just play this character because fuck off. I'll be a little bitch and I'll teleport here, which would do nothing, but could possibly save my life though. I can't not play a Taoist master, you know, Dao Jiao. Because... oh... yeah, I'm very fond of Taoism. Of Taoism, if you want to use the wrong form of Chinese. Fuck off, people that are actually good at this game. So why am I doing? Oh, to my contacts. I can't explain exactly what's been going on, but I have had to disappear for a lot of different reasons. I got back to one of you, I believe yesterday. One of my friends in Israel. However, I had people spying on him on my behalf to make sure that he was okay, and he's not dead. So I'm very happy. I'll get back to him. I've also been sick for the past 8 weeks. I finally got cleared of having pneumonia yesterday, which is good, but having problems with breathing. And yeah, I've been on multiple courses of antibiotics, so I got COVID essentially. And then I got secondary infections and complications due to COVID-19. They just went on and on and on. So that's why the interview that of me with Scott ended a bit earlier than what I would like, because I was just too sick and I can't just consist solely on cough syrup. Essentially, I have to be on lean. But I'm only taking it quite rarely now. And not the coming up. Negative. And how. No, you stole my. Yeah, but actually. If any of you want to play, my name in the game is International Analysis. So yeah, there's a word for interzone, international district, but that doesn't sound as good as interzone. So yeah.
去那儿，相信我的直觉。
Interzone is far more interesting. So yeah, they can't. People in China, for instance, can't see that I'm streaming right now. I've got my mic turned off in the game. Since if I talk English too much, yeah, they might think ban me. They might think I'm a outsider, some filthy Hyperborean. Made him look like Rasputin. Oh fuck, we got a lot of people. I'm not dead. So yeah, this is kind of an experiment, doing this. I normally, because everyone is in America and the UK or Israel or the Chinese are funny, they deliberately do things like that. Oh, to my friends in Southeast Asia, I'm sorry I'm not on your server right now. And I know I pretend to not be. I wasn't streaming anything before. It's just I'm not very good with Vietnamese and the language, and my access to what I actually need, which is people from Chinese. So yeah, the Vietnamese streamer who is very cool because she is swears more than me. I lied when I said I have not a social media, but I wasn't streaming us at that time. I just didn't want people to know. Don't give away my fucking name. And by the way, come back to the fucking game. I'll play with you if you get in the Southeast Asian servers. And yeah, I'm coming back with regards to it. At the same time, I am doing this because, especially on when I will be streaming things from China, it's very interesting to me, but it's best at night. And not just this game, but I also like to have a bit of fun and enter. Now, if you see this, I will be getting back to you. And with regards to the interview, I know you're a big fan of Fishtank 9, and I offered Sam Sullivan, the guy who helped Sam Hyde beat the shit out of people. I offered networking you with him if you wish to talk to him. I'm not sure if it'd be, but if you're gonna do it, don't say anything fucking stupid. By that I'm not being, how do I put this, condescending. It's more, it's very easy to accidentally say shit. That's it. Come on, teleport out, motherfucker. Go, go, go. Bye. Oh, right at the last second. No. Okay, you filthy westerner with an NH. And you disconnected. Get 77. You know, brother. Older brother. You lose social credit for that. If I leave now, even though I'm dead, because there's a chance for me to be revived. Well, oh, they're dead. Oh well, right. Come on. No. I can leave now. They have to all be dead, otherwise you lose social credit and I will not be able to do ranked play. Chinese internet is very interesting. Like when I go to foreign countries, I love to mess around with essentially watch their TV, especially in the Middle East. That in India was just too much for me, and too much social engineering going on with regards to India's. That was easy. And this is just different Chinese poetry, essentially. This game, the non-Chinese version, they really let you do a lot more. They love esports and this stuff in China. If somebody wants to donate me $40 US, I will then be able to do something I really want to do, and that is to have fun streaming on Chinese streaming services. Because annoyingly, I'm on them with accounts, but and because people in Beijing vouched for me, I've been allowed quite a lot of access.
师弟休闲，让我跟着你吧。我叫白泽，对这里很熟，有不会的问我就好了。
Don't follow me. Oh, someone's talking. And they're playing a female character. I can tell them I love them and make things very awkward. Where are you? But God, Chinese internet is insane. Absolutely insane. It's like Japanese internet, just weird. Because they have restrictions on things, but they really like to do sort of use a lot of very attractive Chinese women and borderline, because they don't have porn in China. Porn is oh yeah, you should see this game on Friday nights and Saturday nights. Because there's curfews on when you can actually do certain things depending who you are, so teenagers.
您的相机还有15分钟，请及时充值。您的相机还有15分钟，请及时充值。
Oh, I missed out my chance saying, you know, you're a girl. Do you have a boyfriend? Like really awkward shit. Sorry, it's just some news anchor. Chinese guys. This game is predominantly played by Chinese men in their 30s who usually heavily gamble, playing mahjong, and or students. However, students in China are limited on how long they can access video games. So that's why a lot of the players are mostly guys in their 30s, my age. One of these are already dead. We have no unit cohesion at the moment. So I have to be very careful because I made quite a few friends in contacts in Beijing, but the problem with my Beijing contacts is recently they make things a little bit more hardcore with isolationism, and so they won't talk to me anymore, and for good reason. They're a little bit worried. And all of them just happen to get married during that period. Legitimately, they sent me pictures of their wedding and everything. They're really nice guys. Like if I am in their area, I can their level of hospitality is quite astounding. They offer for me to stay and live with them for as long as I want, when they've only met me 10 minutes earlier. But it's that they don't get foreigners very often, so they get a little bit... Oh, I can't use my... Oh shit. Ultimate and then... Oh. No, don't go to that one. Guys, this one... Don't be fucking retarded. Die. I'm not very good at on the spot with languages. I was just yelling essentially to them, even though one of the characters in the English translation How? Test up.
告诉队友别放弃，我们还有很多办法能救他。
How? Sting. Test. 你好吗? Testing. Alright, good. I don't want them to fucking... Oh, he disconnected. No. Anyway, in the English translation of this game, he's gonna lose social credit. And now I'm fucking talking... Dubushi. They're gonna know I'm far in 3 seconds. They don't care. Some will instantly block me if they think I'm not a Chinese foreigner. So as far as everyone is concerned, I'm gonna be transracial for this. I'm a Chinese person from the West visiting China, but my parents did not teach me much Chinese. That's how I have to play this game. Then they won't get spooked by thinking I was a spook, and an accusation that no matter what I do seems to constantly be a part of my life. So yeah, I was hoping so Sam Hyde fans, I actually recommend this guy's channel who interviewed me anyway, because he does great analysis on fighting, why police are getting the shit beaten out of them, and he's a very sensible guy and very concise and patient, and he did a very good job of making me comfortable for me to not shut the fuck up, which is what you're supposed to do if you're interviewing somebody, essentially. It's what I usually do, is let them do the talking. But yeah, if you're watching, and it's an MMA fighter and everything, and I'm gonna shill for Fishtank Season 2. People who are complaining with regards to Scam Hyde.
蜜蜂兔来了，去拿点厉害的护甲和武器吧。
It had some disorganization. Is worth the level of autism that the show produces, so don't complain too much. Trying to organize anything's a fucking nightmare when you involve other people, let alone a reality TV show that is interactive. I'm gonna be signing up for season 2 because I was too busy trying to interview David Myatt and people in O&A, writing 4,000 words of correspondences a day at that period, whilst I was still involved in academia and was in a state of constant nervous exhaustion and was having to deal with lawyers because of some people being a bit confused about me after the Jake Hanrahan allegations of my involvement, alleged involvement with Maya and the Order of 9 Ingalls, which, no matter what I do, will never go away. So people can believe what they want. I've held my stance, and I think the interview of me might show you guys that I actually am not O&A because fuck, I had to actually go to a contact to literally answer the most basic question of what the Order of 9 Angles name actually means. That's how that because I didn't focus on the Mystics system. I focused on what they were, what was going on in the operation or capacity and how they operated, which I got to learn very well. Oh, come on, man. Stop dying. I fucking got us out of there. Nah, you're fucked now. Essentially, this game is Fortnite or Warzone, but martial arts version. It's like Dark Souls 3 kind of combat, which I like. Sadly, the Western versions of this game is nowhere near the amount of people that play, so they have to use bots to fill in people whom... Yeah, that's how it is, yeah. You can do a lot of combos and interesting things. A lot of bots, otherwise the match time can take ages. In China, I've got the matchmaking set only for PC, because this game on console is a fucking nightmare. I tried it, you get wrecked. But there are so many people, even at times like this, that are playing in China. You can't use a VPN if you want to play this game with me. I will happily play with anybody who fucking... I can't afford to do that. Sorry, man. I'm trying to be concentrated. On something to show my own. Oh, he disconnected. You shouldn't do that. Usually people just go absent. How do I do the combo where I get on the thing again? Let's get it. There's one where with the staff where you literally can just keep jumping with the staff over and over again. There we are. Shut up. Yeah, I can just keep doing this. Someone I saw doing it better because, you know. One pure 100% Chinese girl was able to go everywhere just by staff. Oh yeah. So my character is essentially support. He's a Taoist master, and he's pretty much either the best character in the fucking game, or the worst, depending on what you're trying to do. If you're good with him. I fucked it up then, but I would have been able to teleport myself away from these people. But yeah, so the reason I'm live streaming is YouTube have a funny policy with me now. I've been gone for 3 months. Since I've been gone for 3 months, they were making money off me. I wasn't making money off YouTube because I'm not monetized on YouTube. But they started to get annoyed that I was no longer making content, so they lowered the requirements for monetization, essentially. And how I can now do ranked play and yeah. These are different provinces in China. I just go with auto. So solos, duos, trios. With my character, he's good for these two. But I think he's very good for solos, you know. Think like a I think because they've got appointment. I'll do a solo with Lucian. This is a free-to-play game. I got a season's pass from China for free, but to be able to voice chat in the game, which is very funny, you have to pay like very little. Like maybe it maybe cost me $4. No, AUD is what I compare it to. This is one of those games that is set up for fucking whales. But there's not really pay to win in it. It's set up for what Asian people Asian men like to do more than anything, which is gamble. So if you're not a gambling addict, you don't even... I spent, yeah, next to nothing for Australian dollars. Because I'm Chinese, of course they gave me the season's pass, so you know. So this is ranked for trios, duos, and solos. Then this is by which character. Everything can be unlocked for free. I want more people to play this game. Well, there's enough in China, but outside of China. I even went into a tournament as a joke. Not in the Chinese server, but at that time in Southeast Asia. I just trolled the shit out of I streamed it for my friends. I entered a esports tournament in Southeast Asia when I'd already played this game for maybe a week. I didn't lose, but mostly I just ran away and hid, and I pretended to be, ironically enough, I was like posting all over the Discord of the game in Southeast Asia, with pictures of a nice big cup and a bottle of lean, more than one bottle. I did it as a joke, I didn't actually, but oh yeah, that's the easiest thing if you want to learn a little bit of simplified Chinese. Wait. That's ha ha ha. So yeah, if someone can give me $40 US, I can then buy a Chinese phone number for my business, right? Then I can use that to go and have fun on Chinese social media a bit more. Not just WeChat, but... And I'm not trying to do it to be... I just find it interesting. It's because it's more of a culture shock than almost anything. Other than maybe in places like India and Pakistan. If I can show you, I will show you Chinese social media. I'll definitely show you, but I'll have to be going soon. This is just a test to see if this works. And to shield for Fishtank and Sam Hyde, and for Scott Sullivan. If I'm getting your name wrong, I apologize. Just blame it on that I am sick. But yeah, I recommend people follow Scott Sullivan MMA. His YouTube channel is legitimately good. I'm not just saying that because he interviewed me. I'm saying it because it's fucking good. I'll put his, if you'll let me. This is his Twitter. Watch his police videos too. On YouTube. So this is the guy that, I'll just put this in chat. This is the guy's YouTube. This is the guy that trained Sam Hyde. to fight and win, essentially. Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot Christian is out of fucking jail and
天道无形，天道。
okay. Oh, I'm in. Solo is okay. They can't hear me, I don't think. Let's see. I'm gonna find the most. I'm gonna do something really pathetic and embarrassing. But you gotta see Chinese streaming services. They're fucking great. It is really strange. I love it. But whatever you do, if you want to get involved, do not talk shit about traditional Chinese culture. They're more conservative than most. To be most of my contacts and networks, I guess you could say, in China are more conservative than most conservatives. Yes, they are in the dictatorship for the proletariat in the People's Republic of China, but they're very conservative, traditional values. They all own, they're very much into, holy shit, someone's here. Of course they all did that. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot I'm not playing in Southeast Asia. I'm in China. Oh, fuck you, man. Wait, can I yell? No, you can't, there's no prox chat. Ah, oh, thumbs up. Fuck you. The Chinese don't give a shit with this game. They really go fucking crazy in it. There's a kind of neutral area while you're waiting, and on Friday night it's a very, how do I put this, surreal and psychedelic experience. Watching 1,000 anime girls in a waiting area, all jumping around each other, forming human pyramids, firing flamethrowers, and generally just being sensory overload. This game might not be the best if you have severe autism, or if you're shit, like me. I keep forgetting that. Alright, so this is ranked mode now, and whoops, wrong button. And I'm playing with like 60 people. I've already played this game before on console, and controller is very different here. But yeah, this is extremely difficult to compared to Southeast Asia. Actually, a lot of guys in China will try and get into Southeast Asian servers instead. 44 out of 44. That was great. Rank average 400 above me. So I still ranked up because I'm so low. So on console in Southeast Asia, I got quite well rank-wise with my cursor on. With oh, sick. Yeah. With ranked solos. But yeah, a lot of the Chinese guys are like, yeah, we don't, fuck this. We're going to, well, they can't go to the Southeast Asian servers unless they use certain software, which is all in Chinese, so I'm not gonna I'm not able to really explain what it is. Like, World of Warcraft was banned in China in 2023 because, for sensible reasons, actually. You know, imagine a society where Facebook never existed, where with one app you can literally do everything. It's fucking every social media service. WeChat. But yeah, I need a business, a Chinese business number. However, I have enough expenses at the moment. And it's $20 US dollars for me under my business of interzone analysis, which is technically a consulting business. Now I'm expanding my operations in the sense where I will offer, specifically in the field that I have a very long history with, which is private intelligence contracting. Because I don't particularly want to be known as a journalist anymore. I'm still going to make, I have a video coming up on all the rest of Scott Sullivan's questions about the ONA, which I'll answer properly. I've made it very clear, 9 and certain other people that I'm in no way a representative of the ONA. I am not monopolizing it either. I did tell a few harsh truths with regards to succession and the concept of asabiya within Order of Nine Angles philosophy. Something that is the most important non-ONA text incorporated into ONA by Ibn Khaldun, by an Islamic sociologist from the 1400s. Mayat sent me a copy of them. I think it's called the Mutaquim. It's huge. It's huge. I was like 300 and something megabyte PDF. Okay. It broke my fucking computer. He sent me the original Arabic version, all scanned in from a museum. It was absolutely amazing. I can speak Arabic, but I am not able to read it at all. Other than the black standard that you used to see back in the day with Abu Musad al-Sakawi standing with the black, La ilaha illallah, there is only one God, Allah, or the seal of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everything else, no transliterations and speaking it. Many people who actually, no, most Muslims can't read Arabic at all, except for those who are actually in the Middle East. Central and South Asia, they can't read sometimes at all, and especially in Afghanistan, and mostly because of constant warfare and also tribal and oh yeah, and I've been writing a book about the war in Afghanistan too, which is very serious, and I will publish it under my full name because but of course I've been in a weird position where yeah, I'm talking to people shit. Okay. Devishi. Good. Ni hao ma. La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Amin. Allahu Akbar. Yeah, I'll speak to them in Arabic. I can Chinese is a very difficult language. I'll actually say something. Wo der Shongen Buhao, wo der Human Lausch, Dugishi. Wo Dwini, Dao Jiao, Guanxing, Shu. My accent is so bad. Australian accents are not very good with other languages. So yeah, anyone has the ability to have someone be in mainland China, have someone vouch for you in mainland China, know enough Chinese to navigate a system where you can't change the language to keep out people that are ideologically unsound, as neo-Nazis might put it. My setup here is a bit interesting at the moment. So yeah, I'm also been talking to Mujahideen involved in the civil wars and even in the Soviet-Afghan war, using my connections to, I don't know, good my mic's on there, my connections to certain institutions. I'm able to get in touch with a lot of interesting people and I've been doing that to get information. Even though I have, because of my disappearance, I had to step back from all my contacts for quite some time, and that included my Taliban contacts, some of whom have been naughty and no longer exist. But that's just the nature of the game. I actually have a very morbid, with one friend, like with a close friend of mine, I kept betting on when they're going to kill a certain person, when the Taliban were going to do that. I need to check up, it's been a while, but I'm sure by now he has outlived his usefulness, if you're watching, my friend, and because being an amoral opportunist, yeah, can save you, but they will kill you eventually for what you did. And he fought against the Taliban and for certain warlords and accepted a position purely out of necessity, because the Taliban have to reconsolidate their provinces. I had another Taliban contact who was a bit, as David Mayat would put it, or had put it in a lot of chats I've had with Mayat. He was had an excess in zeal, is Mayat's way of referring to when he spent some time in the Taliban with me visiting Afghanistan during a period of time that I'm not going to go into. Okay, you know, if I know anything about shit, the thing is, I'm not in the UK, right? It could be bullshit, because I can't confirm unless I can talk to the people who he may have met, right? So, also, as I'm just going to refer to myself, I guess, as an investigator. It is a very bad idea to fuck with your contacts, because then no one will ever talk to you again, and my entire livelihood in any occupation I'm involved in, anything, is networking. Why should I if I need to know something, I will go to the person that knows it immediately, if I can, and then cross-reference it with other information I have to confirm, and that's how I've operated. And yeah, as a consultant, I can be utilized with regards to humans, but also other areas that might be of interest. Because I'm in a situation where if I don't make a little bit of money from Interzone, I am not going to be able next year to do what I have done this year. And most of this year I was in academia and involved in all kinds of things. Whereas next year, yeah, I'm in a position where essentially I have to go back and work for the government again because of the injuries I have, etc., etc. I can't exactly go and do manual labor jobs.
该有时
My only trade has been a mixture of working for ASIC as a very boring version of a private intelligence contractor. That was corrupt and some banking departments that I was working on an operational capacity over the course of from 2008 to 2012. I can't tell you which ones because that's in confidence. They're my best reference. Journalism, no fucking company in the West, that is, would ever fucking hire me anymore because of Interzone.
先修。
And I'm never deleting the channel because, well, I worked hard. I did, it was very fucking difficult. Don't come and me do my move, no. It's very difficult work that I have done, and yeah, I have to write more caps, by the way, when using Pinion, so otherwise it fucks it all up. That's why the stream is in caps.
自来此处。
接起来，回去。
So yeah, I'm having to expand. With regards to occult stuff, I of course will continue, but look, my passion is with focusing on organizations that operate in a intelligence capacity. O&A is so interesting to me purely because they operate like essentially, they operate in the same capacity as a decentralized intelligence agency. And there are so many people on YouTube that know far more than me on traditional occultist ideas. You know, I did the Abramelin operation and know a bit about the system of the AA Crowley system, but the problem with all that is I am too extreme in a way for modern renditions of Thelema. Because of my sort of Julius Evola. Yeah, I guess if you want me to go into the occult, I would have to go into subjects that are. I don't want to just talk about Crowley's system. I don't want to just, there's or other one. Then there's people who have PhDs and know far more about things like Jewish Kabbalism than me, even though I am a big fan of the Kabbalah specifically, and not just Crowley's and Golden Dawn's Hermetic Kabbalah, but I'm very interested in, and I've read a lot of the, Sefer Yetzirah, Sefer Habahia, and of course the Zohar. and the Bahi is probably the most interesting, especially at the beginning. But everything is done in a way where you have no idea. Without a commentary, you're kind of fucked. But Kaplan, the Orthodox Jewish author, translated Sefer HaBahia, and he translated Sefer Yesurah, and did the most amazing commentaries on those. I don't want to just read some dead rabbi's commentary on something, because that's copyright infringement. He's already done the work. So if my friend in Israel is not pissed off at me, even though he is not particularly, he's interested in the Jewish Kabbalah, but also Hasidic Kabbalism, and I'm quite jealous of his collection. And at least he knows Hebrew fluently, whereas my only ability with Hebrew is to do really pathetic gematria, and it's Kabbalistic correspondences, that's it. He's really into a lot of Eastern philosophy, especially sort of Buddhism, and specifically in places like Punjab province in India. There's two Punjab provinces, one in India, one in Pakistan. But he offered to do an interview with me, to interview him. And if that offer still stands, I would love to interview my friend. And I'm not naming you because you probably get enough abuse because you are from Israel, and my audience did not give any shit to my fucking friends in Israel, which, stupid thing to say, but you don't know their fucking circumstances. You don't know. If you base your fucking opinion on somebody based upon one biased view on a country's government, you're a fucking idiot. You need to at least try and separate your personal beliefs from things, stand back a little bit and look at the bigger picture, because there's much more going on. And I've got to go, this is a test, but if I will contact you, and if the offer still stands. He is a very brilliant man. And people who are complaining about me not doing occult stuff this year, the ONA is an occult organization. How they operate is, and all the intrigue and espionage and the involvement of intelligence services, what do you think that is? That is magic. That's the occult. That is what the occult is in its most fucking true form. It is secret. That's all occult means. And I am not going to, yeah, I'm stuck as the ONA guy. I know that. And I'll talk about the ONA until I'm dead, because I have to now. Because I have been dragged into the situation, and I know, because of the accelerationist of Martin the Press and stuff like that, used to sound like an ONA propagandist, don't care. Martin the Press is a fucking disgusting organization that should not that is responsible for an inroad for pedophiles, essentially, to abuse 11-year-old children. I mean, it's yeah, and so I would rather, I've had to take a position of going and telling what O&A is based upon 1970s and 80s publications of O&A material and contacts who are around then and contacts who are in the UK who are around now. That's all it is. Because I feel morally obligated to tell people where they can find out what O&A is. Well, I can't tell people where because of... But I can tell people... Well, I mean, fuck, you've seen what I've done if you have followed my channel. And my advice to the O&A is fucking drop the name. Drop the language. Sadly, I've ruined the word collective now because Nexion is... You should never call yourself a Nexion anyway anymore, but yeah, anyway, rebrand and is probably the best way, and let the people who've messed it up keep it and then do your own thing. But when you have put the amount of work these people have into it, it's very hard to do that. So anyway, yeah, this is kind of a test, and I am going to be uploading a video within the next, hopefully, couple of days, depending on, because I'm quite unwell, how long I'm sick for. I'm not sure when the fighting guy from Sam Hyde's Fishtank is going to put the interview he did of me, but the remaining questions I'll be answering on my own channel, and I give him full permission to utilize my answers for his questions in his video, as long as he doesn't edit it in a way that warps information. He can censor things, because I will not use language that is watered down, because that will piss off people whom... Yeah, he knows the agreement I made with him, and if he breaks that agreement, then it reflects badly on him. But he legitimately seems like, and as I said, I've recommended his channel. His videos on the cops, I'm going to post it right now on Twitter, the first analysis, and then I'll go. His first fucking analysis on why cops can't fight. It deserves far more attention. I'm going to share it on Twitter. So then you guys, people will know that, yeah, you know, this is the guy. He's very analytical, and he's not a fucking journalist. That's why I like him. Why cops can't fight. When people say they can see an apple in their mind, are they actually like hallucinating a real 3D apple? Ah, Sam Hyde. Thank you, somebody whose name I won't mention. Yeah. I'm going to get back to you, and also, yeah, with regards to the whole thing with Israel, I'm not exactly a big fan of Hamas, even though I was a Muslim and I have a lot of sympathies for the Taliban. Taliban were in a very, very different situation than Hamas, and I was absolutely disgusted when Australia, for no reason other than to try and accelerate the tensions in between Israel and Palestine and the Gaza Strip near Beersheba. When Australia didn't recognise West Jerusalem as like the capital of Israel, a war was fought over that. It just brought it all up and legitimised Hamas. And if you don't know the history of that area for at least 100 years, commenting on shit is extremely difficult. So yeah, my only perspective on the situation is I'm happy, not happy, I'm unhappy. People are gonna fucking edit that shit for sure. That unhappy that it is happening at all, and I blame the West for their terrible, terrible handling, especially Australia, because international relations has been absolutely destroyed in the West by progressivism within international IR theory. They have completely made realism taboo, and you need to understand this shit if you want to understand. If you need to have some. Anyway, I won't go into that. I really need to go. Thank you for watching. I am going to stream because YouTube are offering me some form of income if I do, and I enjoy messing around and showing people parts of the internet and parts of culture that are completely cut off to outsiders. You have no real chance of understanding what it's like to be just a normal guy in Beijing. Because even if you're a foreigner living there, unless you have very good interpersonal networking skills, you're not going to know. And so basing your opinions on China on Western media is as stupid as basing your opinion on the West from Chinese media. It's all the same. Australia, for instance, is the same shit. Australian government kills people all the time. They do it though a bit more subtly than the Chinese. It's essentially it, but the numbers pretty much, of course in China the population much higher. In Australia they kill you by not allowing you fucking proper medical treatment or surgeries, or they put you on, they refuse treatments for you because it costs too much money, so it's less money to make you a junkie instead. It's an absolute nightmare, and it's a subject for another time. So yeah, I'm going to be making videos, concise videos, scripted videos. All my videos are scripted pretty much. These I'm going to have to make one on the O&A, replying to the fighting guys' questions. I have that first, then, but yeah, I'll talk about the O&A because I feel morally obligated to now for the rest of my life, because I am permanently attached to it because of Interzone. So yeah, and I do find it interesting, but I'm branching out into other areas. Especially, well, look, I've made it pretty clear. I'm interested in the intelligence services. I'm interested in extremist organizations, terrorist organizations, and in understanding culture, international relations theory, mostly realism, and giving people a glimpse of places that you don't have the ability to have access to. And not in a way to go, oh look how fucked up it is. No, in a way of going, this is, you know, what it's like for the normal person in Beijing, you know what I mean? Anyway, I really have to go. Thank you for watching, and yeah, Zaijin, where the I will, oh yeah, I'm back. So something interesting is bound to happen because I can't fucking help it.